Hi, Chastity. I wanted to go ahead and comment on your discussion board post for the week because I really enjoyed reading what you had to say and found it very intriguing how you really brought in your own firsthand experiences for your rationale for the definition that you had picked. I do not have any firsthand experience working with addiction, so all of this is new to me. So I think exploring a lot of these different definitions and people's rationale definitely helps me to gain this better understanding and to really kind of make my own definition, if you will. One thing that you did highlight in your post, which I did agree with when I'm doing my own research, was that definitions are kind of ever changing, that there's not really like one set thing that's like, here's one blanket statement of what addiction means. You know, as you had stated, like science changes, you know, we have new research or we come up with new tools to really kind of help us to better define things. And I think, you know, as we move forward with society and laws and policies and just cultural changes, their definition definitely does change over time. And so something that could have been relevant in 2010 may not be relevant anymore. So I think that is one thing that I definitely agreed with your post. I also found it really interesting that you really went off of that habit forming substance. With that, while I do definitely believe that it can start as a habit and then move into this type of user to abuser and having that addiction, I really went off of this kind of whole biopsychosocial approach of, you know, I really feel like it depends on different circumstances. And I don't think it's just one thing that really makes somebody addicted. I think that it can really have a lot of different components to it. And then I think too, you know, we try to come up with these definitions for addiction and or definitions for anything really. And you know, I think, like I had said, it kind of changes with different cultural norms because what we may say is addiction, other people may not see it that way. So I think that was really interesting, you know, that you had picked it from this kind of psychological need of this habit, and then kind of moving forward with it also having some of that emotional and behavioral stuff in it as well. And so I really appreciated what you had to say, like I said, and that how you had put in your own experiences because I can definitely see how working in the IOP program, you may see some definitely poor decision making habits or consequences that people have because of decisions that they've made, and how that definitely parallels with addiction. So again, I really appreciated your post and thank you for sharing.